in this row. We have romaine, butter crunch lettuce, and kale that I started from seed that I will be thinning out soon. So the beginning of the second row is corn, and this is my second time planting the corn, and I realize birds are eating a lot of my seeds. The second section is going to be mammoth sunflowers, and then a sunflower mix. Planted another patch of corn. This right here, my cat's favorite. It's going to be catnip. It's the third row. This section hasn't been planted yet. It'll be my sweet potatoes. Slips are in the house, still growing. This setup here is what I've done for my snap peas, between two tomato cages, and just rearing twine in between. Then I just come out when they're tall enough and help them weave onto the line. Next to it we'll have peas, and down here was supposed to be pole beans, but only one came up from seed. We'll have to get more. This section here is going to be beets, two different types. I know Detroit Red is one of them. These two tomato plants here. First one is Husky Cherry. The smaller one is my Roma. And I actually took a branch off of it earlier trying to trim it up to encourage growth. And I planted it over there in between the romaine because it had roots on it and I didn't want to throw it away. I had a romaine plant die, so it took its place. This section right here is going to be bell peppers, my second time planting them, so hopefully they come up. I just set up this, structure to hold in leaf compost with sticks and just some metal bars that we had in the trash. So there are my potatoes. Starting on the fifth row, this is cantaloupe. We only had 1 out of 3 plants make it, so I may end up getting more cantaloupe. And it goes into my row of tomatoes. I have a little patch here that needs to be weeded, but there are carrots in it. Kind of see. Here is a big boy tomato plant. Next one here is a Goliath, Cherokee purple, pink brandywine, early girl, doing her thing. 2 tomatoes already going. And next to the early girl is a beef master. Got a mortgage lifter. And to finish out the row, this German Johnson. And they are both huge. This row is going to be mostly cucumbers. To start here was from seed. I only had 2 come up. They're muncher cucumbers. Following that is in these cages are slicing and diva. I've attempted a string tie-up method to see if it'll work. Tie it to the top of the cage and just hoping to guide it, and so far it's doing all right. It's finding its way. It'll climb on its own eventually. At the end of the cucumber row, I did have sugar baby watermelon that did not make it, so we will be replanting. On the final back row, this wimpy looking thing is going to be a watermelon plant. It didn't fare so well. This section is more corn because the birds keep getting to it. I just replanted yellow squash, so nothing's up here. And in the last section is zucchini, and I only had one plant come from all the seeds that I planted, so I'll be getting more seeds as well. We also planted a little rosemary plant, so that'll be nice, and it has its own space to, you know, get big and be a permanent fixture in the yard. Hey, handsome. Hi. Kim always keeps me company when I'm outside. Go get your ball. Get it. Go get your ball. Get it. You want it? You want it? Good boy.